This is NewsWest 9 Weekend.
Good evening. Thanks for tuning in to NewsWest 9 Weekend. I'm Chelsey Trahan. A suspect is in the hospital this evening after being shot by a Midland County deputy early this morning. Here's a look at where it happened. Officials say they received a 911 call from the Kent Quick store on FM 1788 and Highway 158 just before 5 this morning. Thank you, Chris. A state of emergency in Virginia. Violent clashes breaking out today in Charlottesville as thousands of white nationalists take to the streets. A car plowed into a crowd of counter-protesters. The city's mayor says at least one person is dead. A warning, some of this video is disturbing. NBC's Chris Pallone has the very latest. Charlottesville police say one driver has been taken into custody. At least 35 people were injured in the protest clashes and the car crash. Well, police officers from across Texas gathered Friday to honor a fallen officer. Agencies from all over the state came to pay their respects to Abilene Police Detective Elise Ibarra, who was killed when a truck crashed into her patrol unit while she was on the scene of a crash. The Taylor County Sheriff's Office was also in attendance, assisting with the 21-gun salute. State troopers fielded emergency calls so more Abilene officers could attend the ceremony. Well, a bill requiring women to purchase extra insurance to cover abortions has passed the state house and now moves to the Senate. The bill would make exceptions only for medical emergencies. 10 states already have laws restricting insurance coverage of abortion in private insurance plans. All make exceptions if the mother's life is endangered, but only 2 also make exceptions for rape and incest. Well, some lucky dogs are getting a second chance at life. The Midland Animal Shelter Adoptables are partnering with Project Freedom Ride, a nonprofit that transports dogs from Texas to Washington. This allows the dogs to be rescued from overcrowding shelters. Without transportation, many dogs could be waiting weeks to even months for a forever home.
They would have been euthanized here in West Texas if Mesa wouldn't have pulled them, gotten them vetted and into foster care and then on to Washington.
The cost to transport the dogs are a few $100s per animal. To help their cause, you can donate on Mesa's Facebook page. Well, President Trump has reassured the governor of the U.S. territory of Guam in a phone call that the island is safe. Officials there have not raised the threat level, even after threats from North Korea about launching missiles toward the island. NBC's Miguel Almaguer reports from Guam. Well, a scary situation in Bowling Green after a plane is forced to make an emergency landing. 3 women were killed in a house in New York early this morning. Police say they died from blunt force trauma injuries. A 4th woman survived and is being treated at a hospital where she's in stable condition. Police are searching for a person of interest, but they did not identify that person. They say the killings happened around 2:15 in the morning and it was a targeted attack. The New Orleans mayor says pump repairs have been made, but the city still remains at risk in a major storm. New Orleans saw more than 10 inches of rainfall last weekend, causing severe street flooding. A turbine that provides power to the city's drainage system was damaged in a fire on Wednesday, concerning residents and city officials with the potential for more flooding this weekend. The city has 103 of its 120 pumps operational, and 17 are being assessed for emergency repairs. Forecasters are predicting an additional 2 inches of rain to fall in some areas this weekend. The city says they staged barricades in 20 areas that are prone to flooding. Well, we saw some rain here earlier today, but it seems like it dried up pretty quickly. So is that rain going to stick around this weekend?
Well, it'll stick around this weekend, but this morning it was pretty nice just to wake up and
it was surprising, to say the least. Well, it's that time of year when people head to Graceland to pay tribute to the king of rock and roll. Elvis Week is now underway in Memphis, where they're commemorating the 40th anniversary of Elvis Presley's death. But for the first time since his death, guests will not be able to attend the Elvis Candlelight Vigil for free. This year, guests will have to pay nearly $30 for a property pass to participate in the vigil and visit other areas of the Graceland property. A single lottery ticket sold at a barbecue restaurant in Illinois is now worth about $393 million. The lucky ticket was sold at Nick's Barbecue in Palos Heights. While the jackpot winner takes home $393 million, Nick's is estimated to receive $500,000 for selling the ticket. It definitely was a surprise, but it's a good weekend to be indoors because it's tax-free weekend. So if you were thinking of doing something outside, maybe just go and shop.
That's right.
I think
just make a dash inside.
Yeah,
get out of the rain.
And it's not, do you think flooding
Yes.
With the rain? Okay, flooding.
Yes.
So make sure you're careful
I'll have a
out
spot or two of
on the
that.
roads, and stay with us at 10 and on our Facebook page.
We'll continue to keep you guys updated.
All right, great. We'll see you at 10.